What's up guys, this is Jay on HellaGhosty TV, and what I've got for you today is a top 5 new characters to make their debut in the upcoming Injustice 2 video game, and how they can make a significant difference within the game. Now these particular characters have not been announced as playable publicly, neither are they playable in the first game. They would be completely new to the video game series. This list is not in any particular order. Now let's get on to the list. Number 1. Black Canary. Dinah Laurel Lance, the Black Canary, adds a character that wields her fists and martial arts as her most lethal weapon. Injustice has characters like Batman and Nightwing who do have hand-to-hand combat as a primary source, but it's her canary cry that really gives Black Canary the difference. It has the capabilities to be used both as a defensive and offensive weapon, either as a combo breaker or even a combo starter. She is also one of the stronger women of the DC Universe and a seasoned member of the Justice League. Definitely someone Batman would seek to have in his corner. Black Canary is also very much around in the Injustice comic book series. Number 2. Elongated Man, or Plastic Man. Ralph Dibny, the Elongated Man, is a character that also wields his hands but in a much more flexible manner. Elongated Man brings a new form of combat to the table with his elasticity, super strength, and shapeshifting. Being able to stretch allows him to attack enemies from afar, along with being able to attack them up close. He can also use his shapeshifting abilities to form his hands and arms into weapons such as a mace, hammer, or other blunt objects. At the same time, Patrick O'Brien, the Plastic Man, is also very viable to make a debut in this game where Elongated Man did not make the cut. They do have some of the same abilities, but completely different personalities. Number 3. Firestorm. Ronnie Raymond, Martin Stein, and Jason Rush, the Firestorms, wield the power of nuclear energy to fight. They have the ability to rearrange the subatomic and atomic particles and structure of inorganic objects, as well as being able to absorb raw nuclear energy. The abilities available to them for Injustice, however, include the Flight Intangibility, meaning they can pass through solid objects, Energy Blast, Super Strength, and their resistance to injury. This could make them more of a defensive character than others on the Injustice roster, because being able to become intangible adds a solid advantage, no pun intended. Where someone would get hit by Superman or hit with an item lying around the map, Firestorm can phase through it. Also, given their structure and particle rearrangement abilities, defensively he could stop an oncoming attack by rearranging the structure of the item from a solid to a gas or even a liquid if timed right. Number 4. Aqualad. Calderon or Jackson Hyde are the second of the Aqualads, and has possibly the most interesting abilities of my entire list. Their abilities include being able to manipulate water and electricity, and use his water bearers to manipulate the water further into weapons such as swords, knives, mallets, whips, maces, etc. His electricity manipulation furthers as he is able to discharge electricity from his fingertips. These abilities give him somewhat of an ultra-offensive playstyle that can be used for utter mayhem, the obvious nerf being that he has a much lower tolerance for damage and much lower health. Anyways, with the playable exclusion of Black Manta, I feel that Calder may be the next best option to fight across from Aquaman this time around. Number 5. Starfire. Princess Coriander, or Starfire, is another interesting character to include in this game. She not only contains excellent hand-to-hand combat training, she also contains absorbed ultraviolet radiation that she can convert into energy blasts and full energy bursts. Her energy can also melt objects, making her reminiscent of Firestorm earlier on this list, as it could be used as a form of defense. However, I would not go so far as to just say that Starfire is only a defensive character. Because of her Starbolt and energy bursts, she would easily be one of the more powerful characters of the game, and having gone toe-to-toe with the likes of Dawn of Troy and even Wonder Woman, I think it's fair to say that her strength and power is very much there. Thanks for watching, guys, and remember, this list is clearly a list of my own, and I don't want to get anyone's hopes up if anyone here doesn't make the game. What we can do is share the video in hopes that someone sees this and they get added in. Until then, vote for which character you want to see most from my list in the game at the voting link in the top right corner of the video. As always, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed, please leave a like, a comment, and remember to subscribe if you haven't already.